If you have any questions for our filmmakers, get those stirring because we're going to dialogue with the makers of Into the Spotlight. I see Nicole coming down as well. Is that Josiah there as well? Yes, the director. Come on down. So because I got the green light that we are in line, I'm going to invite you to come over here. Some of us are going to have to stand. I'm going to stand, but a few of you, okay, cool. Jacob, let's give it up for Jacob, who was Into the Spotlight. Jacob, why don't you take a chair where you would like? Okay. Nicole Adler, come on down. You're the next contestant at the Brave Maker Film Festival. Question and response time. We like to call these Q and R's because nobody really has all the answers about anything in life, so we can all we can do is have a response to the questions that are posed to us. Take a seat, anyone you like. Paul, Michelle, would you like to come and find a seat? Yes, awesome. So I'm going to use this mic for now, and I don't mind sharing it. But if anybody does find a mic, just throw it into my hand. We are so grateful for you being here today, and I can't keep moving forward without acknowledging the support that is required and that comes to putting on a film festival. And if you look on your program, you'll see all the different names, but one special name is the Magical Bridge Foundation, the Vince Steckler Innovation Fund. Can I say thank you to Alenka and to all the board and the people from Magical Bridge. You all do magical things, and thank you for believing in Brave Maker many years in a row. When we got this film into the spotlight, I got connected to Alenka and I said, you must watch this film. We need to partner. And we had an amazing opening night on Thursday. The whole square was filled, some great press coverage. It was just really, really cool. So thank you for making these magical dreams come true and supporting these filmmakers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass the mic to you. Introduce yourself. We also appreciate people using pronouns because that's important to be identified as you like to be identified. Who you are, pronouns, what film you were a part of, and then we'll get to the question and response time. Sound good? All right, here we go.
Hi, I'm Josiah. Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Josiah Polhemus. I'm the writer-director of First X. I use he, him pronouns.
Hi, I am Nicole Marguerite Adler. I do not have any pronouns, but I am in the queer community. I am openly gay.
Thank you, Nicole.
Hi, my name is Jacob Kunko. I go by he, him, and I am one of the actors of Spotlight.
Hello, my name is Michelle Cox. I'm the executive producer of Into the Spotlight, and I go by she, her.
Hi, I'm Paul Rasmussen, and I'm one of the producers. I'm the senior minister of the church that launched the theater program about 14 years ago, and I go by he and him, and it is an unbelievable joy to be with you all, and thank you for watching the film.
So I always like to take a moment and hear from our audiences. Shout out something that stuck with you, a lingering image, a thought, a line, a moment, a first kiss, whatever you want to say. What stuck out for you? Just, yeah.
My childhood is like this, dark and chaotic. There's a line in your thing about my childhood was like this, full of darkness and chaos. And I loved your singing.
I like that Josiah on the panel shouting out things from the film. That's great. Awesome. You can dialogue with each other on the panel, too. That's great. Anyone else from the panel or from the audience want to share anything? Please do.
I can share something.
Yeah, go for it.
I felt the same way as most of the cast of Spotlight also. I really like Jacob as well. I can just relate to it in so many levels because I don't define as something with a disability. Yes, I have Down syndrome, but please don't call me Down syndrome. I have autoimmune disease, and it's only science.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Nicole.
So
awesome.
That's why Spotlight hit me so hardly.
I've watched these films multiple times now, but it's a perfect fit for Brave Maker because of representation. I love just how each film was groundbreaking and representing the communities of all the different people, of all abilities and gender expressions and sexual orientations. It really is beautiful in normalizing our humanity in all of its nuance. So thank you. And I got to say this because I'm a person of faith. faith communities aren't always as welcoming and encouraging to diversity in this way. So thank you for spotlighting these shorts, for this feature, and for you for buying tickets and applauding, because we need more stories like this out in the world so that we can create a more safer and braver community for all people, all marginalized people. Any other things that stuck out? Thank you. Give that to you. The humor and the humanity. Thank you. Anyone else? The dancing. Should. Say that again. Love with independence. Yeah. Yeah. Very powerful. Yeah, go ahead. Shout it out. Lodrick. Yeah.
Nicole, I am enchanted by your bravery, your persistence, your courage, your boldness, and it shows in your film. I think the theme for this whole theme is bravery and courage. Really inspired. Thank you.
Thank you. Lodrick is one of our special guests from Brave Maker, and I have to just shout him out that he's a very busy and active actor and gave his time to come to Brave Maker. And I love that you are participating and not just, you're not giving out, you're receiving. So thank you for being that kind of person, Lodrick, who's on Tyler Perry's The Oval. It was Smokey Robinson in the Respect movie, Aretha Franklin biopic. Super cool. So thank you for being here. And I want to piggyback on that. Nicole, I have a question for you. Having a kiss on film, that's kind of vulnerable and exposing yourself. You want to talk about that and how that worked with the direction of Josiah?
It's definitely vulnerable. Just having a kiss on screen, it's not really there. In the same sex relationships, especially with two women, we don't represent that much. So just having that kiss in general is very powerful. And I felt like I was catfished in 2020. So Brave Maker and Brave in general, being vulnerable, just making a film like this, I just put myself out there, just like Ruby Rose did with her gender identity.
Yeah. Was it with Andrea in the film? Yes. I, again, was enchanted, use that word enchanted a lot. I was enchanted with Andrea and her journey and the authenticity she shared about her relationship with her parents. And so thank you for spotlighting that. I think that was you want to talk about that or anything you can share about her journey? She said it was difficult at times and her dad misgendered her. So I'd love to hear any kind of feedback on that.
Yeah, I'd be happy to. The theater program itself is unique in that it's not for just church people. It's for anyone in the community that might could benefit it. And she came to us with her family, and I think they were a little suspect that they would be included. And they told us who they were, and she said, I'm autistic, but I'm transgender, and could we be part of it? And we said, well, we would love to have you here, and of course you're part of it. And then it came around again, actually, when we began to sift through all the 400 and some odd hours of footage. There was a lot about her story in there. It took over a year to film, and the film director and editors came and said, do you want a suspect? Do you want to include on here? I said, well, of course we want to. She's part of the family, and she's part of who we are, and she's part of what the work is about. We had a lot of footage on her tension with her parents, and the scene around the dinner table where the mom is using the pronouns that she prefers and the father is not, that came up, and I said, we have to leave that in there because that revealed about as realistic in the environment as that family has. They're living into that tension. They don't have all the answers, but they're living in that. So it was very important for us to have that in there because it represents the reality of what was going on in the moment. And so I don't know about the word proud, but we were proud to include that and have it be part of the story.
I felt proud of
Because
that.
it is the story.
Yes, I felt proud of that to show that with our community on Thursday. I felt very proud that our city is seeing stories like this. And again, I mean, I have to say this as a person who comes from a faith community and works within one. I'm very proud of my faith community currently, the one I'm a part of. I've not been proud of my other faith communities because of the exclusion and bigotry, to be super frank. And I got to say this gently, but in Texas, y'all got some challenges there, in how people are welcoming and inclusive. So the fact that you did that, I think it says a lot. And it probably came with, I don't know, it probably came with some sacrifice and probably some negative potential feedback. But so thank you. Thank you for that. That
You're very welcome.
Question.
Well, first of all, I am so happy that I got to see this film for the second time in front of a large group like this. Thursday was wonderful, but today was even more wonderful. And I think every single one of the individuals in Spotlight, and I'm sure in your ministry that do these programs, who teach the whole world about maturity, kindness, care. I mean, just the level of connection to each other and the way that they supported each other is so beautiful, and it's not seen enough in film or around us. So I think that is really, for me, was just so very moving and touching. So thank you for showing it.
Does everyone else agree with that? Yes. Huge applause. Okay, we have time for one more question. And Jacob, maybe it's going to be two because you were so gracious to do Goofy the other night. I don't know if you know that Goofy thing. But I want to, so maybe it's two. Will you do Goofy, but also you want to keep acting, right?
Yeah.
What kind of roles would you like to be playing? And I'll ask that same thing of Nicole. So it's a short answer, but what kind of roles would you like to be playing? Because we have filmmakers in here, a part of the festival. They're listening. They're kind of mentally auditioning you right now. What kind of things do you see yourself doing in the future?
Oh man, that's a good question. There are a lot of characters like out there that I would love to voice. Like I want to be at least a Peter Parker actor one day, and then I would actually love to do Archie Andrews. Archie comics.
Archie, yeah, okay, cool. Wait, you do Goofy. You do other voices too. You want to just do a couple real quick before we close?
Oh, like Goofy or
any of your voiceover stuff?
Oh, sure.
Say Brave Stories Change the World.
All right. Brave stories change the world.
Okay, yes. Nicole, final response from you. What roles would you like to be playing in the future?
Well, more in the back end of it.
What do you mean, like producing, making, or
No, like writing, screenwriting.
screenwriting? Oh, that's why you were in the screenwriting workshop.
Yes, I was. More queer representation between two women.
Okay.
That's what I write about the most.
Yep.
And my passion is writing in general. I am a councilwoman for the whole state of California, put it out there, and an inspirational speaker as well. And I have my own broadcast as well, like you, on the No Show on YouTube. So I'm more into interviewing more people.
All right, you heard it here. Nicole Adler, everybody. Can we give it up for Into the Spotlight and First X? Please follow these filmmakers on their social media. You can go to Brave Maker Film Fest on Instagram too. Post pictures. Pull out your cameras right now. Get a picture of them. Please celebrate and elevate their work because it will be out and available sometime soon. Yours is already available online, I believe. Is that right?
It's correct.
Correct. On your YouTube channel, yes?
Yes, it's also a Q&A and my film put together on YouTube.
Okay,
yes.
so if you check that on YouTube, you can be sharing it right now. Thank you for doing that. Into the Spotlight soon.
We're hoping.
Okay.
we are actively seeking distribution programming right now.
Somebody said to me yesterday or Thursday, whenever, that should get all the awards. Somebody said that to me.
Well,
so
we're just bursting with gratitude for the opportunity to be here.
Cool.
And we cannot thank the community and Brave Maker and all the friends that we've made here enough for the warm welcome and the connections that we're making. We truly believe that this is a film about abilities and possibilities, and you have confirmed that with us. And,
Thank you.
And in the words of our superstar cast member here, we hope that this film is a light, and we believe we're on the right path.
Thank you, cast crew. Thank you, A Magical Bridge Foundation, for making this possible. Thank you to the sponsors. If you'd like to become a sponsor, we're looking for monthly donors. We only have 31 people every month. You can text the word Bravemaker to 44321 or go to bravemaker.com for more information. Brave stories change the world. Thanks for being here. You are the story. Have a fantastic rest of your day, everybody. You can go hang out on the red carpet and grab some photos.